So our next trip in the RV, actually this weekend, we are going to Westgate River Ranch in the Lake Wales area. I'm not sure exactly what city it's in, but somewhere in the middle of Florida, near Lake Wales. We're actually going to a truck show there that my husband's club puts on every year. So we're super excited about that. Then next month in April, we're going to be going to St. Augustine for 5 nights, and we are going to be staying at a campground up there. So as most of you probably know, the campgrounds in Florida, as far as the state parks go, are completely booked. So a lot of the snowbirds come down here, a lot of the full-time RVers, and they book up everything so far in advance that unfortunately we have had a hard time getting into the state parks. So that's one of the reasons that we wanted to do this, because we want to show you guys, hey, there's other places we can go. Yeah, the state parks are nice, but you can find campgrounds that are close to the state parks, and you can still visit the state park during your camping trip. There are these other parks that you can go to. So we research them ahead of time, like on TripAdvisor, make sure they have good reviews and everything. Obviously, it's nice to stay at state parks, but if they're full, then this is what we're going with. Unfortunately, we couldn't get into Anastasia State Park, I think it is, that is in St. Augustine, has great reviews. We really wanted to stay there. It's completely booked for like the time frames we were looking at going, of course. And I'm not good at booking stuff that far in advance. Like, I might book stuff a couple of months in advance, maybe 4 or 5 months, but I don't book trips a year in advance. I don't even know if I can get off work that far in advance. So for us, it's just easier to kind of play it by ear, see where we're at, and say, okay, we're going to take a trip in a couple of months, in a few months. But we're not planning stuff a year out. We just kind of see what's available, read the reviews, and go from there. So we're hoping that this will be helpful to other families like ourselves, where, you know, you want to get out there, you want to go camping, but of course all the gorgeous state parks are completely booked. So you just have to kind of go with some of these RV parks and some other campgrounds that we all know those can be completely hit or miss. And also they can tend to be more expensive than the state parks as well. We're at River Ranch at the truck show, relaxing at the ranch. It is so peaceful here, and there's so much to do. They have a whole activity center for the kids where you can zip line, play mini golf. They have like a trampoline bouncy thing the kids can jump on. They typically have a bounce house, but they don't have that right now, I think because of COVID, but they have hand sanitizer everywhere. You have to wear a mask while you're in the activity area, but it is all outdoors. So we're having a blast.
Mama?
Yes, honey?
What are you doing?
Just sitting out here enjoying the peace.
Where's Dada?
Dada and Gage are at the show. Oh, do you want Daddy to come back and get us and take us to the show? Yeah. Oh, are you tired, honey? Oh.
Wait, what's that?
They have a lot of other activities for older kids that we have not gotten to do yet. So there are airboat tours, swamp buggy rides, a lot of things that you can do, as you can see here, and we're hoping to get back there when we have a little bit more time. This was a short trip. We were there for 2 nights and really only got to spend 1 day there. I went over with the kids Friday night, and we were there all day Saturday, and we left pretty much first thing Sunday morning. So we didn't have a lot of time to explore as we would have liked. I had to show you guys this picture that we got of a herd of buffalo during our drive into River Ranch. So they do have buffalo actually on the ranch. Last year I don't think we saw any, but this year, Friday evening on our drive-in during the sunset, we got this beautiful picture. It was awesome. We also wanted to share with you our thoughts on kind of where you should stay, because they have the RV resort and they also have the campground. So the difference is the RV resort is in the back of River Ranch, and that is where people actually own each individual lot. So the lots are, some people live there full time, a lot of people rent them out. They are amazing because everybody maintains their individual lots, landscaping. A lot of people build some additional amenities on, like a deck. Some even have bars built out, and it's just a really nice atmosphere. It's beautiful. The only downside that we noticed, and this may or may not be a downside for you, but we like to be in family-friendly areas with lots of other kids playing so that our kids can make friends and have other kids to play with. This area, the RV resort, has a lot of retirees. Not many people were outside, not many kids were out playing. The other option for RV camping would be the campground near the front of the property. That is closer to the hotel and right across from the adventure park. So if you want to be within walking distance to the activities, you would want to consider getting a spot there. There, you're just going to get your typical campground spot, no sewer hookups, just water, electric, and it's just a big open area with not much vegetation or anything. So it's just pretty big and open, and you can see horses from there, which is nice. But the main thing is that you're going to see a lot more families in that area, a lot more kids riding their bikes, playing outside, and it just really depends on the experience you want and how close you want to be to the adventure park. We are on our way home. I'm falling behind Eric and I noticed there's a strap loose underneath the rig. So we just pulled over and got that fixed.